Hi Johnny, this is my hello to you from Russia. How are you doing? I'm okay, I'm fine. And the weather is quite nice today. It's sunny and no rain, so I'm making this video and this is Martin. I'm sure you're not against him to be here. So I'd like to read the Roald Dahl, The Chocolate Factory and Charlie. So I'm still ill, yeah, you can hear it. My voice is just... it's like uh, those vowels which go here, for example, not vowels, but no matter. So I'll be reading now, and you can estimate my reading skills. Where is it? Yes, here. One evening when Charlie went in... My God. One evening, when Charlie went in to see his grandparents, he said to them, "Is it really true that Wonka's chocolate factory is the biggest in the world?" "True?" cried all four of them at once. "Of course it's true. Good heavens, didn't you know that? It's about 50 times as big as any other. And is Mr. Willy Wonka really the cleverest chocolate maker in the world?" "My dear boy," sang Grandpa Joe, raising himself up a little high on his pillow, "Mr. Willy Wonka is the most amazing, the most fantastic, the most extraordinary chocolate maker the world has ever seen. I thought everybody knew that." "I knew he was famous, Grandpa Joe, and I knew he was very clever." "Clever!" cried the old man. "He's more than that. He's a magician with chocolate. He can make anything, anything he wants. Isn't that a fact, my dears? Isn't that a fact?" Yes. The other three old people nodded their heads slowly up and down and said, "Absolutely true, just as true as can be." And Grandpa Joe said, "You mean to say I've never told you about Mr. Willy Wonka and his factory?" "Never," answered little Charlie. Oh my God. "Good heavens above, I don't know what's the matter with me. Will you tell me now, Grandpa Joe, please?" I can't just speak. I just read it. What the hell? "I certainly will. Sit down beside me on the bed, my dear." On the bed, it's not bad. Yes, my dear, and listen carefully. Grandpa Joe was the oldest of the four grandparents. He was 96 and a half, and that is just about as old as anybody can be. Like all extremely old people, he was delicate and weak, and throughout the day he spoke very little. But in the evenings, when Charlie, his bevolved grandson, I don't know what bevolved is, was in the room, he seemed in some marvelous way to grow quite young again. All his tiredness fell away from him, and he became as eager, I don't know, and excited as a young boy. "Oh, what a man he is, this Mr. Willy Wonka!" cried Grandpa Joe. "Did you know, for example, that he has himself invented more than 200 new kinds of chocolate bars, each with a different center, each far sweeter and creamier and more delicious than anything the other chocolate factories can make?" "Perfectly true," cried Grandma Josephine, "and he sends them to all the four corners of the earth. Isn't that so, Grandpa Joe?" "It is, my dear, it is, and to all the kings and presidents of the world as well. But it isn't only chocolate bars that he makes. Oh dear me, no. Aren't you tired? I think you are." So I remember some limericks. I can maybe read you, if I remember right, the beginning. "There was an old man called Brent, whose nose was remarkably bent. One day, I suppose, he followed her nose, and no one knows which way she went." It wasn't she, but he, I think. Or not she, not he. And there was an old man from Barnes who said he did 99 buns. Now I don't remember father, but I remember about wives. Uh, what's wrong with my memory? I remember the second line. When asked why a third, he replied, "One's absurd, and bigamy, sir, is a crime." Yeah, I remember this one. And Maybe I'll find more. I don't know. Oh, that's one copy. I don't think it is right too. Where are they? I don't know. Some verbs with ing, enjoy doing, stop doing, etc. It's the wrong copybook. I don't know where it is. Just we were memorizing them, and that's all I remember. I think we were remembering about 10 limericks maybe. So how you doing? Make a video please, and I will be waiting for you. It was a pleasure to make this video, and I think I should sing. Yeah. Maybe feeling good. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Birds drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I can't sing today because I'm ill. Maybe next time I'll sing you more and tell Momsen you wanted me to sing. But now I think this is the end, and Martin says you bye, and I say you goodbye too, and I'm waiting for your video. I'm looking forward to see you in the video and to hear your great British accent because you're a British boy. And I'm waiting. Goodbye, Johnny.